One of the most common problems people come to me with is, I don't know what to speak about. I've got important things I need to say, but I don't know what stories to share. I don't know how to get my message across. I'm not sure if this is sounding familiar for you, but this is a very real problem that people deal with. And I particularly want to talk about in the corporate space, where if you're in a leadership position and you have the opportunity to communicate to a team and you're wanting to affect change, if you just come in and communicate, this is what needs to happen by then, by when, no one's really going to remember it. They might do what they need to get done, but they're not going to be inspired. They're not going to be moved. I want to share with you a quick hack, a quick trick that could take your communication to another level the next time you try this. My name is Verity Price. I am the Toastmasters 2021 World Champion of Public Speaking. My passion is helping people find their voice so that they can find their power. And I speak and coach globally to help people do just that. So let's look at the hack that I have. And I'm going to call this the Proverb hack, okay? I'm sure you are familiar with Proverbs, things like fortune favors the bold. People use them all the time. They're figures of speech. People are familiar with them, and they have a lot of place in our communication. For example, people always love to say, honesty is the best policy. But if all you do is say that when you're communicating, they're all going to go, yeah, but is it going to land? So let's say you choose something like honesty is the best policy, and you need to communicate that message to a team. The way you do that is tell a story that illustrates how honesty was the best policy, and then land the proverb at the end of it. So don't start with the message, end with the message. Hey guys, this amazing thing happened when I was back at university. Tell them the story of a friend who was given the choice of lying or telling the truth, and they told the truth, and suddenly the store that maybe something had gone wrong with gave them some free produce or whatever the story was, and then say, wow, doesn't that just illustrate how honesty is the best policy? Don't you feel like that's something we need to take on as a team? And you might see far more people nodding and agreeing than just coming in, guys, come on, honesty is the best policy. So here is, and that was this one, it just happened to be at the top. I always have little tags with proverbs on. So have a jar full of these when you're trying to work out, how can I give a rousing speech, and pull out a random one, and you might end up with Rome wasn't built in a day. And now look back through your life and go, what's a story I can tell that illustrates this? And can I communicate that story to land this message? Or many hands make light work. Do I have a personal story, experience with this that I can share to get this point across, to get people motivated, to get people invested? And so the proverb challenge, I have hundreds of these and I use them with my clients all the time, is it gives you a message and then you build your communication around that one simple, powerful message. So please turn to Proverbs when you are looking for messages that you want to land. And once you have a proverb that's like, yes, this is what I want to say, turn to your own life, your own experience, your own lived memories, and go, what's the story I can use to illustrate this proverb to land this message powerfully? I hope that helps as a quick trick to get people invested, to get to being able to actually write a great speech quickly. Use a proverb as your message statement, build a story around it, land the message. I am Verity. If you want more tips and tricks, please subscribe. Get in touch if you need coaching or support with taking communication skills in your business and organization to another level. But until then, keep making your message matter. And when you can't find your own message that matters, turn to a proverb and build your communication around that.